Hey, Sag. So I want to go ahead and take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody who has been sharing, liking, commenting, even the little emojis. That's been pushing my video algorithm, and I really appreciate it. So let's see what's coming up for you mid-month, Sag. I just want to say thank you. Take the time to do that. Okay, I think the whole damn reading fell out. Let's see, let's start with these. We start with the Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay, almost one more for Sag mid-month. And the Five of Wands. Okay. Overall energy, King of Swords. Oh, very good. So, Sag, I feel like you guys are going to be coming from this really logical place during the last half of September, or the bottom, last half. Ooh. Okay. With the Five of Swords, followed by the Chariot, the High Priestess, there may be things that you're about to find out, Sag. They may not be pleasant. They may not be pleasant at all. But it could be that you find out that somebody's been saying things about you that are very hurtful, possibly people close to you, or, you know, doesn't even have to be close to you. But this has to deal with gossip, slander, misunderstandings, half-truths. And you're just going to have to stay focused with the Chariot. There is some level of secrecy and misunderstanding. But overall, we do have 6 swords, so you are going to find a way through it. You're just going to have to stay focused. You can't let whatever that is get to you, because at the end of the day, you have a lot of wonderful things headed your way, which is why people will talk shit, right? So focus on you, focus on where you're going, and don't let those events throw you off. So we've also got the Four of Wands here. This is really wonderful, because if you are in a relationship, I feel like things are going really well. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you're about to be. We've got the Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I like it. I like it a lot. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like there's a really strong foundation here. I feel like both of you are making sure that you give equal amounts and you take equal amounts, like you're both balancing each other out. There's a really good sense of we're in really big harmony, strong partnership, unity. So that's amazing. With the Knight of Cups here, if you're not in a connection, like this is somebody that's just coming in, right? If you're already in a connection, this could be your partner maybe realizing that they've slacked off a little bit, right? Maybe there's like, oh, there's competition. Someone's trying to get with my partner. I need to step it up a few notches. Maybe be more romantic, be more assertive. They're definitely going to be very clear with you this month. So whatever it is that, if there has been any issues, any conflicts with anybody in your life that you see as a partner in any way, whether romantic or business, I do think that those things are going to be cleared up this month or towards the end of the month. So let me give the tiny tarot here a little shuffle. Oops, one second. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Swords. King of Swords. We get the Death card, the Eight of Cups. That was too many. There we go. And the Lovers. Oh. With the Hanged Man. Okay, so this took a little bit of a turn. I feel like you're dealing with 2 different people. So it could be that this King of Swords is you, but it could also be your main partner. And I'm saying that because the King of Swords, although in his highest self, he is someone very logical, very transparent, very good at communication. When he's not at his best, he can be someone highly critical, manipulative, calculating. And I have a feeling you've been dealing with that, because the Hanged Man here is someone who has been treacherous. You know, they've been caught stealing, which is why they're hanging. If you can see, there's coins falling out of his pockets where he was caught, right? So you may have caught your partner doing something less than, you know, less than legal or less than ethical in some way, maybe less than moral towards you. And I'm seeing some sort of ending here. So whatever it was, if there was an ending, I feel like your partner is trying to bring it back, because in this particular Lovers card, the male especially is like, he's almost like a ghost, like he's almost completely out of the picture, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Death card. I feel like this could be an ex, maybe. This could be somebody who's trying to come back. Like they're kind of like, yeah, okay, so you caught me at a bad place. We weren't in a really good spot, but you know, I want to communicate. I want to bring this back to life. I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify Four of Wands for Sag. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. With the Ten of Cups again. Okay, so this is, usually I love the Ten of Cups, right? It's a Jupiter Pisces card, and I have that placement, so I love this card. But it can also mean somebody who's like trying to portray that everything's fine when it's not. And it's here twice, but it's in different energy. So if you've been married, or if you've been committed to somebody, this could have been somebody you lived with, or it's just somebody that you were with for a really long time. I feel like it wasn't really going as well as you were portraying it was, right? With the Ten of Cups here, there's like a portrayal of like, oh yeah, we're fine, we're totally fine. Wheel of Fortune tells me though that it was time to move on. It was time to be expansive. Now, it's not going to be like that for everyone. Obviously, I'm not saying all Sagittarius is everywhere getting divorced, but let's say that your marriage or your relationship had reached a certain level. With the Three of Wands, it's like, let's take it to the next level, because from the 3 to the 4, right? But there was a very deep commitment here. Now, again, this could be business-wise, but I do sense that for a lot of you, it's going to be relationship-oriented, because the image you were trying to tell yourself of where you were at was not accurate. It was coming from this place of playing pretend, whatever that may be. Like you're reaching a certain level and you can't get past that level. Let's look at this Six of Pentacles. Clarify Six of Pentacles for Sag. Clarify Six of Pentacles. So we got the Six of Swords, Page of Swords. Clarify Six of Pentacles for Sag. Okay. Then we got the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords. Overall energy, ooh, Ace of Swords twice. Now, I have this thing where, you know, tarot is very symbolic in a lot of different ways, right? So to me, when the Ace of Swords comes out facing down, like this one, it's internal knowledge. It's something you know. When the Ace of Swords is facing up, like this one, you're cutting through bullshit. You're exposing it to other people. That's just me. Not everybody's going to read it the same way, but that's how I read it. So I feel like when there was a conversation had here with whoever this King of Swords is, now we're seeing you show up. I feel like this is you. When you had this conversation, you showed up as Queen of Swords, right? You already knew. Internally, you knew that you weren't sure if you could save this. We've got the Six of Swords. So you know how after the King of Swords we had the 5, right? There was this big misunderstanding, possibly a big fight, possibly a big disagreement. It was very ugly because 5 of Swords is there's low blows, pulling out, taking the gloves off, like it's very ugly. With the 6 of Swords, I feel like you were trying to find a solution. You were like, okay, this is going to be the solution from now on. Whatever finances or time or energy is going to be invested, it's going to be equal. That's how we're going to resolve this. With the Page of Swords, now it could have been that the whole issue was your partner wasn't giving you enough time. They weren't giving you enough attention. They weren't, whatever it was, there was an unequal, there was some sort of imbalance. And that's what you were trying to address. You were trying to fix that. With the Page of Swords, though, I feel like at the time, your partner may have approached this like a child. You were trying to find harmony. You were trying to, let's fix this. Let's find balance. Trying to come at this from a very, what's it called? From a very fair and wise perspective, right? However, I do want to mention the fact that here we have 7 swords and then we have 8 swords. So 7 of Swords means maybe you were trying to be strategic. Excuse me. Maybe you were trying to be strategic, or you felt like something was being hidden from you. Your partner may have been deceptive in some ways. And so it got you to the point where you're like, I don't know what else to do. In fact, with this, there's 9 swords. There's the internal knowledge that this might go all the way to the 10, where things might end. But I think you really were resisting it. You didn't want it to go to the 10. Because they are your partner, right? We have the Hierophant here, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You feel like we're a match. This shouldn't fall apart. We're good. We're good. But you have this internal knowledge, this little nudge telling you, are we? Oh, there we go. Knowledge, the Hermit, like I said. So I feel like you really got in that mode of like, I'm just going to focus. I'm just going to focus and keep going. Because the Chariot came out here, right? Focus. And it came out here too. Focus. The High Priestess was beneath that other Chariot, knowing it's the internal knowledge giving you that little nudge, your intuition saying, are we that good? Let's clarify that 10 of Cups. I'm sorry. I know this might sound like I'm putting doubts in your head, but it's not. I'm reading your energy, not mine. Let's clarify 10 of Cups. Ah, 2 of Swords. Okay. Clarify the 10 of Cups. The Star. And the Emperor. With the Page of Pentacles. So, all of this pettiness that's been happening, the fighting, the throwing low blows, with the 2 of Swords, I think it puts you in this place of, I don't even know if we can save this anymore. I'm trying. With the Star card, you kept trying to bring healing, you kept trying to address it, but it's almost like you had to constantly be in this place of Emperor mode. Like, I have to constantly be the caretaker. I have to constantly be the one in that's guiding the situation. I have to be the one that's addressing the situation. And with the Page of Pentacles, you feel like you're still dealing with a child. They show up here as a page, they show up here as a page. So they're not bringing in the same energy. And I think I'm feeling frustration on your part because you're like, I'm not getting the same energy. And it's kind of like I'm feeling this irritation is what I'm feeling. Like you're getting irritated. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Let's see here. Clarify Knight of Cups. Because they're stepping it up, right? They start off as a page and now they're stepping into Knight of Cups. We get the Ace of Swords. Clarify Knight of Cups. Judgment card. And the Fool. Aha! And now they show up as a king. Very good, very, very good. Now, king is here twice. So I think that they showed up as a king because he gave them some sort of ultimatum. That's what I'm feeling, because I do feel a lot of frustration. Like, if you want to save this, you need to get your shit together. Well, actually, Okay. Well, this is interesting. This took a little bit of a turn. Okay. So here's the thing. You know how over here I said there was a misunderstanding. You're trying to focus. Oh. I feel like the judgment isn't trying to bring it back to life, even though that's what I originally thought. I think what they're trying to bring back to life is something different that has nothing to do with you. Because I was a little confused how they're going to bring it back to life as a King of Swords. They're not being very warm. And they showed up in warmth here, but I thought it was a different person. It's not. It's still this King of Swords. But unfortunately, they're showing up in warmth to something else. Because it's like they're saying, they're being idealistic about, well, I could be single. I could be single and rebuild. I'm not seeing it coming back in harmony, and I have to be honest about that. This internal knowledge that you got, I think that they kind of felt it too. And they have this, I will say it's childish, because even though they're coming off as a King of Swords, I don't think they're coming off in the best energy of the King of Swords. They're coming off almost low vibrational, in the sense that, you know, it's the low frequency of the King of Swords. Calculating, manipulative, cold, harsh, spiteful. They're trying to bring back, like, I don't need you. I survived just fine without you. I don't need your ass. I can be single. Like, literally anybody would want me. I can rebuild. Like, okay, well, then rebuild. Because I think that you're also in Queen of Swords mode, which is why the Five of Swords is here. This is kind of like y'all are at a stalemate. Both of you, I feel, are in this place of, I'm not going to back down. Do your worst. And I think that's where the sword flipped, right? Where before it was internal knowledge of you maybe thinking that you would be a lot better off without this person, and them thinking that they'd be a lot better off with you. And now that's being communicated externally, not just internally. Let's read. Let's clarify. Let's read. Clarify Ace of Swords for Sag. Oh yeah, definitely trouble in paradise, Sag. We've got, oh, literally, trouble in paradise. 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Clarify Ace of Swords. And the High Priestess with the 7 of Pentacles. I feel for some of you, the thing is, okay, I'm getting a lot of mixed energies because this is a general reading and not everybody's going to have the same issue. For some of you, I feel like you have a sense that your partner may be talking to somebody else. For others, the issue is going to be financial. For others, maybe it's their family interfering. There's different issues, right, across the board. But with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like whatever it is, it's affecting your stability. It's affecting your home stability. And you're getting to the point where you're like, why am I investing in this, right? 7 of Pentacles is feeling like whatever it is you're growing, you're feeding, it's not giving you the returns you expected. So the Ace of Swords is really having you be very clear, because I feel you're in a calm place, Sag, which is good, because Sag can be very fiery, right? But I feel like you may have started with the low blows, you may have been upset, but then you calm down. You're coming back to the 4 of Swords where you're calm, you're using your intuition, you're talking about, okay, we have this great history, we've done so much, but this is how I feel. I feel like it doesn't matter how much I invest, you're being fair, right? You're like, I know I'm not perfect, but this isn't working out for me. I don't know what it is that is happening between you guys, but I do see you communicating. Now, the Ace of Swords that came out downwards, I think that this is something you had been processing, and now you're expressing it. You're like, this is how I feel about this. This is what I want. This is where I think we could find a solution, but you need to work with me, because you still want to save the 10 of Cups. Let's clarify, because I don't see your partner being cooperative with the Five of Wands. Let's see, clarify Five of Wands. Clarify Five of Wands. We get the Strength card. Oh boy. Clarify Five of Wands. The Moon card. Seven of Pentacles again. King of Swords again. So it's almost, yeah, see, they have this idealism though. Okay, let's be clear. For some of you, your partner is already idealizing about having a boyfriend or a girl. Let's say they don't have anybody right now, but they're already like, yeah, there's this girl that flirts with me at work and I could totally have her, so I don't know why I'm dealing with this nag. Or if it's, you know, feminine, I have this guy where I go to a coffee shop every day and he gives me free shit. I don't know why I'm dealing with your old ass, you know. So whatever it is, I feel like this King of Swords is already like, I could do better. They're already in this energy of, I don't know why I'm dealing with this shit, which is why there's the combativeness, right? There's this non-cooperation. You may be dealing with someone who has Leo energy, but whoever it is, their ego is getting in the way right now. They have a lot of deep-seated insecurities and fears, and they're also thinking that what they're investing in is not paying off. So I feel like things right now are kind of at this really tense stage for both of you. Damn. Okay, let's see what the advice is from the Oracle of the Mermaids. What's the advice for Sag? Or what's the message for Sag? Hopefully advice. Okay, well, you got two. The Mirror and Song of the Siren. So let's read the Mirror first. It says, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. It is time to gently yet firmly see the truth about who you are, and to understand that who you are is not ugly or lacking, but a truthful, beautiful, wonder-laden voyage into the soul. It is time to be shown what the eye cannot always see, but what the spirit has sensed. This may come through observations, loving words from friends who are truly able to see you, from a stranger who notices something that too many overlook, or it can come in a moment when you glimpse who you have become. Dreams, visions, and flashes of intuition are also the mirrors that work with us at this time. Mirrors and who you appear to be will be coming up for you. Be sure to embrace the mirror and the Magical Mermaid's tool as an ally, and wonders and healing will unfold. So this may have something to do with maybe the way your partner's expressing themselves about you. This is like, as long as you know yourself and you know that that's not who you are, trust that, right? Don't let other people tell you who you are. Okay, Song of the Siren. Oh, I love this one. Song of the Siren. I mean, I love both, but it says, many fairy tales and legends speak of a lost song, note, or chord, which, if restored, can take us to the land of fairy or myrrh and bring us home again. Sometimes it's played on the harp made from whalebone, so the sea once again has the sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirl around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time to learn more about how you use your voice and the impact its tone, note, and signature has. People and the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune. It does not mean to pretend or speak falsely. It means, even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock you have placed around your throat. Ask the mermaids for help, and your song will pour forth like that of the sea creatures, the whales and dolphins. Your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. So I feel like this has more to do with speaking your truth. Don't hold back. Trust that who you are is not a bad person. Just because you're being honest, just because you're expressing your truth, it doesn't make you a bad person. Be honest, be direct, let your partner know what you feel, okay? And that might change the situation. Only time will tell. So that's what I've got for you, Sag. I hope that you guys can resolve your differences, and I will see you guys in the next readings. Bye bye.